Hello YouTube, this is my review of all of the seasons of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. First things, we're going to have a look at the packaging. Okay, so all 7 seasons of Buffy would go in here. You've got Buffy the Vampire Slayer logo, very nice. And then, that's the back. See, it's so good it doesn't even have to explain itself, and it's certificate 15. Okay. And then this is the Angel one. It's not, that's cardboard. This one is paper. Angel explains itself, certificate 18. Official Angel logo, Angel on the side. Yeah. Okay, that's that. I've kind of split up the whole collection. I'm going to look at the first 3 seasons of Buffy together, purely because this is when Angel is with Buffy. Okay, season 1. Is a 12th season series. I apologise for spoilers, but I mean, come on, if you've not watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, how the hell are you understanding new Doctor Who? I don't know. And Angel. Okie dokie. Or even Torchwood, for that matter. Okay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is one of the most influential TV programmes that has ever been. It's one of the reasons for new Doctor Who has a lot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer influences. Rose is based on Buffy, and River Song is based on River Tam in Firefly, and John Barrowman's Captain Jack could easily be based on Angel, and I believe James Masters, who plays Spike, was even in Torchwood, so yay. And I believe Jane Epson has done something with the scripts on New Who as well, so yippee dippy. So there are a lot of links. Okay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer first season was a 12-season series, and it was set during her second year at high school, which I believe is sophomore, because it goes freshman, sophomore, then something else, then senior, I forget, you see. So basically, she's in her second year at high school after burning down her LA one, and she comes to Sunnydale. And we have 12 episodes, and the big bad in this one is the Master. Okay. Then we get back to the standard 22 episodes. And this is an awesome season. For those of you who don't know, I'm not going to spoil anything. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, because if you don't know that, then you are, where have you been living? It's awesome. Check it out. Definitely is a better love story than Twilight. That's all I have to say for that one. Okie dokie. Season 3. And basically the big bad in season 2 changes. And it starts off being a little boy vampire, and then it's like Spike and Drusilla, then it's somebody else who I'm not even going to mention. Cough, 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 cough. Possibly something to do with Angel. Moving swiftly on. Okay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh, yes, and we have the death of Kendra. Ah, bless little Kendra. I like that Slayer. Okie dokie. And then we've got season 3. Big bad is the mayor in this, and because Kendra dies in season 2, we then get the new Slayer of Faith, who's basically like Buffy's mirror, where Buffy is good, Faith is dark, but, you know, that changes. And it's also the one where Angel leaves, but don't despair, do not despair, my friends. He goes and sets up his own show. So basically, they beat the mayor / giant worm man. Okie dokie, this is where it gets a tad complicated. First season at Angel is awesome. R.I.P. Doyle, for those of you that don't know. It's awesome, very much sort of like in a bat cave, and it's basically Angel, Cordelia, and a half-demon called Doyle try and like save the world from Angel investigations, and it is awesome. Okay, the end of that season, they're basically fighting this company called Wolfram and Hart. At the end of this season, and there's a wonderful episode called I Will Remember You, and we all will remember them in that. I'm not going to mention more about it, because at the end of season 4, Buffy is at university dating an idiot called Riley. And there is a crossover, and it's the end of season 4, and Angel does some skulking in the shadows and helping. Okay, Angel season 2, they move in, get a new base at the hotel, get some more information and continue the good fight. The enemy for season 4, Buffy, is the Initiative. And then we've got season 5, where we have the development of Dawn, and we have the ultimate gift. Buffy gives the ultimate gift. Okay, which does affect Angel quite a bit because he's basically like in mourning. Comes back season 3, ready to kick some more butt. Season 6, the enemy in this one is basically themselves because all the characters are growing and developing. Buffy at this point is no longer at university and her mother has passed on. Season 4, Angel and Wesley and Fred and Gunn are still trying to keep the business afloat. They've also got Connor. God bless Darla. Just don't tell Buffy that Angel's got a kid, otherwise she'll freak. Okay. So Buffy gets resurrected in season 6. And then we have season 4, Darla, Connor business. Okay, season 7 of Buffy is, I think, the best season ever. You've got the first evil, which actually is mentioned in season 3 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and is actually trying to get to Buffy through Angel in an episode called Amends, which basically sets up the whole Angel series. Angel series has 5 seasons, Buffy has 7. Okay, Angel makes a crossover at the end of Buffy season 7. He is in the last episode, but to pass on a sparkly bit of jewellery to a certain vampire named Spike. Season 5 occurs after all of these seasons, and it's awesome. Really, really sad because it got cancelled. Buffy finished. It was always planned for Buffy to have 7 seasons. Angel, we don't know how many seasons, probably 7. But it got cancelled, which is really sad because in the end, Angel did actually rely on Buffy being around. Because the universes, even though they tried desperately to keep them separate, from about season 3 onwards, as you can somewhat see by my sort of like wiggly thing, there was an awful lot of crossovers of information of Oz came to visit in season 1, Willow comes to visit, Buffy comes to visit, you know, it's kind of like, oh, we're in LA, let's go and see Angel. It is an awesome show. Brilliant. I recommend just going out and getting all of the seasons and rewatching them repeatedly. And if you've not seen it, where have you been living? Where have you been living? Yes, the scary thing is some of the effects do look a little ropey and the fight scenes do look a little ropey now. But this is one of the best TV shows to ever exist. And I say the best TV show because, to be absolutely honest, I don't see them as 2 separate TV shows. I see them as one continual universe because what happens in Angel usually has an effect on Buffy and what happens in Buffy usually has an effect on Angel. There are also comic books that continue the universe where Giles is, scarily enough, a 12-year-old boy. Now, there's a spoiler for you. So, yes, it is sad. There were rumours that they were going to make a Buffy movie. I really, really hope that they don't because, to be absolutely honest, what we have here is complete TV gold. Yeah, really love it. Think it was awesome. So sad the way it ended. So sad. But in a way, I'm also glad because it enables us to have more adventures, but we're still left with questions hanging. If you really want to know, check out the comics, or better yet, go to an Angel or Buffy Wicker where they have updated you with the comic stuff. So that's that. My next video is going to be looking at my Angel and Buffy figurines that I got in the 90s, because this was a 90s series. It was awesome, brilliant, and I would just like to say that a huge big thank you to Buffy and Angel for bringing back Doctor Who, because that's in effect what they did. And weirdly enough, Charmed could be credited with having some influence on New Who as well, particularly with the resurrection of the Master. It's quite scary actually, because I never thought that a series that I enjoyed watching would bring back another series that happened to be 50 years old now. Which is amazing, really, when you think about how TV works. But hey-ho, welcome to the Whedonverse. Bye!